Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to the video here with the latest release, Son Goten. Wait, hang on a minute, sorry, I mean Son Goku. Mini? Is it Mini? Yeah, Mini Daima. So yeah, Dragon Ball Daima is finally out. I've seen the first 2 episodes. I'm actually enjoying it. I mean, I was already looking forward to it. Though, to be fair, I still think the art for Dragon Ball peaked in the 90s and Toriyama Sensei's later rounder style, whether it's due to him being old or switching to digital, it just does not do it for me. So there's one downside, really round faces. That's why, at least for me, when I look at this, it just does not look like Goku. But it matches the series well, all good. But when I look at it, my first thought is always Goten. But how about you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Are you the same boat? Keen to know. But anyway, coming into a box just like the releases from the Dragon Ball superhero movie. Similar style box design, however, the text on the front isn't the usual silver. In this case, we have purple, which matches in with the series. And the animation is really nice. Like in the second episode, Goku's, doing some moves up, where Dende lives, and yeah, the sky looks so beautiful, right? So I don't know, that kind of ties into the box pretty well, I think, with the color schemes that they have. But anyway, standard box as I mentioned, besides the text. So yeah, let's just pop them out, check them on the turntable so we can get a close look at the finish. Okay, I did say turntable, but I got one step ahead of myself. First off is the inner packaging look. So mini Goku there, holding on to his power pole. We've got one in the holder as well, and then we've got the different here, the lower part of his gi, 3 additional face plates, so a smile, a bit of a cocky smirk, mouth open, and we're looking to the side teeth, gritting look, and then we get 3 additional pairs. One's for holding onto the pole. I guess one is a closed fist for that one. Yeah, I'll have a close look soon anyway. And then it's for loose grip, and the one's for Kamehameha. So no bad selection, kind of similar to most small figures at least. And one good thing about this one, we don't get much, but it's cheap. It's like 3,900-ish yen retail. Though I didn't pre-order, I just went up in the shop for a discount for like 2,800. So yeah, but you do the same with the other ones. Haven't pre-ordered. Not that keen on picking up the Daima figures, to be honest, from a collection standpoint. So I'll probably just pick them up discounted in the shop so I can have a look at them myself, because I'm curious, because itty bitty bodies, all renew articulation, so I'm keen to see how they've done it, and then just so I can do a video as well. The bigger figures, I'm not 100% sure if I'll keep getting, but if you guys are keen and want to see videos on the Daima releases, please let me know, because yeah, if you guys are all keen, I'll definitely pick them up to kind of satisfy my curiosity as well as yours. So yeah, anyway, now we can jump into what I said before, which is put them on the turntable to check out that overall finish. Okay, as the little wee Goku here swings around, yeah, the orange on the gi is a lovely pastel colour, which is nice, and then the blue is really vibrant. So I believe this matches up pretty well for the series, but I think the series is a bit brighter. But yeah, I need to go back and re-watch episode 1 and 2 again. Maybe there could be some subtle differences. Tamashii normally, obviously starts the design well in advance, especially since the anime's just come out, so maybe there hasn't changes along the way, but it looks slightly different, I believe. But yeah, here's your pretty much standard Goku here. Everything's looking nice there, matte finish. The faces look well, nicely painted and printed there. So yeah, not much to go into. Colour separation is looking pretty good with the white and the blue. A little bit of a mark there on mine with the paint coming off and the white, it seems, but nothing too drastic. And then again with the colouring with the lower part of his shoes, which is a slightly bit more of a, I don't know, beigey, greeny colour. So it's nice that we have a little bit of a difference there. I just had a quick little Google, at least for the Goku one. Yeah, the colours are actually looking pretty good, especially compared to the concept art, at least. Maybe just depended on the scene in the series where the saturation, the sunset colors and so forth was making it a little bit different, because the animation is pretty damn nice actually. So if you haven't checked it out, I do recommend going out and watching the first couple of episodes for Daima. I think the English dub, if you're waiting for that, is in November, so not too far away at least. So moving into articulation, really surprised, look at that, huge range of motion going down. He can look up really well from both the neck and, the lower and upper neck range. And yeah, the motion there, head swivels around without any issues. We get crazy nice shoulder range. I was surprised at this, look, he can put his arm all the way over. Actually really natural range of motion. I was super surprised at that since it is. But yeah, I was really surprised with that range since he is itty bitty. But we get the upper bicep swivel, the elbow joints, not too bad. A little bit more limited, but nothing major. And we kind of get the usual peg as well for the wrist. Yes, even your normal peg. Okay, this one's square, but it does have a little bit of lip on the end to grip on. Maybe if they did a ball, it would have been a bit too weak, but yeah, at least it's not a straight rod. So it does have a nice pop when you put the hand in, so that is good and it holds itself well. So yeah, I can't believe that. Really surprised by that elbow range of motion, how he can bring his arms all the way around. Okay. Now for the torso here, we get about half a mil forward. He can tilt back a little bit. Not much, I guess, area to put in a point of articulation. The belt is softer, which is nice, so we'll flex out of the way. He can swivel around. Surprisingly more articulation than Reno. Who would have thought? But coming down the lower part of his gi is a little bit soft rubber, but no split there, so it's kind of fixed in place. His legs though, we can kind of spread them out, though the top part of the gi will hinder it a little bit. We can swivel on the upper joint a little bit, and then the knee, it's kind of a split there, so it's not the prettiest, but we do get a decent range of motion for a tiny little joint. So overall not too bad. Going forward, yeah, again the top part just kind of hinders the motion, right? A little bit of motion back, so not too bad. You can definitely get him into some nice walking poses if you want, and we should be able to get him into some cool fighting stances too. But yeah, the angle is really nice, great range of motion there, better than your normal Goku figure at least, and then the toe tip. So I'm impressed with the articulation on this guy. The upper arm shoulder area is actually pretty amazing. And yeah, I hope we get a Trunks to go with Goten here, because seriously, these guys, you know, give us another Gohan, Vidal. Ooh, the start of the Buu saga would be cool with this updated articulation for the smaller figures. But yeah, pretty cool. I'm curious to see what Vegeta will be like. I feel like Goku looked better than Vegeta. Maybe he will be surprisingly good in person. Kind of keen to pick him up next month now, just to have a look. So yeah, all of the faces are really nice with this figure. It's cool we get the base Goku here, and then the kind of a windswept one as well, which I think pair well with a mouth open shouting one, then they're kind of looking off to the side look as well. So decent amount of variety with the face plates in here. You know, basically 8 different looks you can accomplish from the range that we do have. So just like the GT Kid Goku, this one also comes with a lower waist part which you can switch on and off. It does have a split, which again allows for better range of motion in the legs. So we have a real simple Kamehameha pose here. The power pole attaches on the back, and now this is cool. Normally, like a lot of the figures, they come with say the extended pole and then the pole in his holder, right? But this one goes one step further. You can, there we go, pull out the tip of the pole from the top, so then you can then mix and match them, so you have the pole out, pole in. I know, it's cool. It's a small thing which has actually elevated this figure a lot for me, because with the other Kid Goku releases, it's always been a bit of a disappointment, since you can have him holding the pole, but if you want him out with the holder there, you can't really replicate that. So definitely nice that we are able to do that with this Daima release. I've just done exactly what I was talking about, where I've combined them with his pole and the holder there, and that looks so cool. Definitely like it with a base here and a bit more of a stoic look on him, or a bit more focused one. Yeah, how are you going to pose him when you get him? I think this could be one of my go-to ones, something similar to this, maybe refine it a little bit more. But yeah, surprisingly really posable for a tiny figure. But yeah, speaking of size, let me get a lineup of some other small figures from Tamashii Nation so we can kind of get a bit of a good gauge of the size for these figures. But actually, sorry, let me show one more thing. With the heads, we do have a whole new design for the face plates. It's basically every figure will have its own design, right? But one thing which I do like is cool is for the neck there is a little bit split, so easy to pop the heads on and off. You don't have to worry about breaking anything or anything like that, so definitely a nice design choice there. Okay, so we've got our lineup here. Probably finish off with the pros and cons in the setup as well. So we have the Daima Goku, we've got the Cyberman that came with the original Yamcha release, the Chaozu from the second Tenshinhan plus Chaozu pack, GT Goku, the exclusive Kid Goku, Pan from Superhero, Anya, and then the Gohan that comes with the Raditz event exclusive as well. So yeah, basically from this, like, the Daima Goku, pretty similar to a GT one, just slightly more reduced again, but in a similar, I guess, scaling or sizing to, I'd say, Anya and Chaozu. Though Chaozu, definitely the older one, a lot more limited articulation. So it's pretty cool to see how far they've come since they made him, which is about maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4. But I feel like we've got the Kid Gohan, right? I'm pretty sure we could get them the same. But I think this is where the scaling gets a little bit weird, because Gohan is basically a baby, and Goku is, they're so similar, right? I feel like the sizing in Daima could have been a bit bigger. I actually think the original Dragon Ball Goku is a little bit more of a better size overall. Maybe he could have been a little bit bigger, more in line with the GT one. I think the GT sizing is pretty spot on, right? And to be reduced down to that kid size. But yeah, what do you think about the sizing? Let me know in the comments below. I mean, despite him being itty bitty, pretty damn good articulation, really surprised that. Some nice features with the power pole, how we can use his holder, pop it out. We have an extra, I guess, an extended pole here, which will make a good clothes hanger. The faceplates over here, so overall, for the price point, pretty damn good. If you're into Dragon Ball Daima already and want to get a few figures for the series, yeah, you can't really go wrong with this one. I still don't know if I really need to get all the other ones from Daima, so let me know what you think. Are you all in? Are you going to be picking up everything? Or are you a bit like me, who just really wants to focus on the original DB, Z, and to an extent GT. Like even Super, I don't really have any interest in the figures. I just want to get the full lineup of it, especially Z and the original DB, which we haven't had any for in ages. I really hope we get more. And it's cool that we're getting the V-Jump 40th anniversary exclusive here in Japan, though I'm not a big fan of it exclusive, since it does. It makes it really hard for people in other countries to get. But yeah, anyway, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. I will take some photos of him eventually. I have a video for the Tokyo Store exclusive Goku I absolutely love. Photos of him are already up on Insta, so you can check those out. But yeah, if there's anything else you guys want to see coming up, let me know. But yeah, anyway, that is it. So until next time, cheers!